6 real-life days, 100 players will be stranded on an island filled with beautiful landscapes and wildlife. Here, they are to follow the laws of basic human society.
I think we have ourselves a deal, good sir.
We need to hold a vote.
But on the 7th day, when the food begins to rot and the temperature begins to drop in the negatives, will these players still follow the laws? Will they resort to cannibalism, murder, and even vandalism? And who will enforce these laws? Will there be peace or will there be chaos? Watch to the end of the video to find out. This is 100 players simulate a winter purge. Go, 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 go!
You guys are literally the only settlement.
Up now, I'm gonna shoot.
Run.
No! Over here, behind!
You answer to all these men in front of you.
Yeah. I would immediately start my journey with a disadvantage. Due to being a life human being, I was out for the first day, meaning I was very behind everyone else. I was not only outgeared, but at this point it was likely that many players had already found their event-long friendships. Meanwhile, I'm the new guy on the block, who's gonna want to team with me. So for now, the best thing I could do was create some standard tools for survival. I also met this player that was right next to me, however, I think something was wrong with them. I then went out to get more wood and even a few bits of food, and then I spotted a group of players nearby, each of them stacked way more than I was. At first, I was terrified, but then I realized something. Naomi's?
No way.
Ain't no
No way.
What? Yo, what's good?
There's no way.
This was awesome. Naomi's and Rico were two both very funny people that I loved spending time with, and I was happy enough to run into them. However, we started getting really cold, so we all headed off onto our own adventure, where I followed Naomi's and Rico over to their base, stopping along the way and talking to them and catching up with my new teammates. It was very
right, we'll get you, move on, we'll get you. Well, now I think we'll find,
The third.
yeah, that'd be good.
So tell me about what y'all been up to. I just got here. I just woke up. I was kind of unconscious for a long time.
Well, we've been like, well, we say we're merchants to people, but we're just gonna like maybe just like cause a bit of chaos.
We're like the highest end gear people have is enchanted iron. Oh, there's another horse up there. There's 2. 3.
Oh,
There's 3 horses.
well, we can't make 4 saddles.
I have a lead.
He has a lead. Well,
Lead on what?
we could ride the horse. Yo, I'm being ridden by my chariot. This is awesome.
Is this? Yeah, this is Rico's horse.
The Ulster
I'm gonna take.
Merchants. Is this y'all's?
Yep.
Oh, what the? Oh, whoa. Oh, I think I swear I might have PTSD. I swear when you put the lead on, it made a noise and I thought we were getting shot at. Oh my. Welcome to the base of the Ulster Merchants, containing me, Naomi's, and Rico. I learned that Rico and Naomi's were a couple of merchants who had seeked out wealth and fortune, but after the shipwreck, they had no other choice but to survive on this island. Staying as humble merchants, they would try their best to be on good behavior, but weren't afraid in getting a few fights if they needed to obtain the resources they needed. I find it... No, I'm gonna be 100% real. I was not. You were the last guy I was expecting to run into this entire event.
That's crazy. The horse we're running by.
I have quite a bit of seed.
Oh my bad.
Why did you hit me?
Sorry.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, the E-cable's made.
I'm crying, bro. Look what you did. Look what you did. After taking a quick look around the base, I decided it was time for me to head straight into the mines because I needed resources like yesterday and I was behind everyone else and I needed to do a bit of catching up. So I headed off into the mines. Naomi's and Rico would come and join me down in the mines where we began working on obtaining the resources we were going to need. I would also continue to strengthen the bond between my teammates.
Well, I'm sorry. Did I just pick up an arrow?
Yeah, wait. I killed the skeleton and dropped
Hold
an
on.
arrow.
They put it back in. They put the recipe.
so we can make arrows now.
I throw a stack of feathers and flip. I was I just ran around day 1. I found Dreadmask in a duel, and they're making a mandatory factory service per se.
Oh, well, I'm glad I came across you then and not them. After mining for a little bit more and obtaining all of the iron I was going to need, I then had a fun conversation with Rico and Naomes about the current situation and perspective around our team. Please refrain from...
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I'm doing it because if we are going up against these people later.
Okay, then I have 15 lapis as well, so I can enchant some stuff.
Dude.
I also...
Oh, I've got a full stack. So on the side.
Oh, okay.
Could you catch me up? I feel like you've mentioned it, but you said there are certain people that we need to...
Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's these 2 guys and they accused us of being cannibals yesterday, and I mean,
What?
I don't think that's the truth.
Are we cannibals? It was at this moment that I began to question my choices. However, Rico managed to save the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
They accused us of.
No.
Not us.
Accusations.
Yeah. False accusations. These guys, Striker, John, they pulled a gun out on us. They thought they were the big men, and then I did this, and they were quite scared.
You have a gun? That's crazy.
Yeah. And they have a gun. And if we get their gun, we have 2 guns.
Oh, okay.
And guns are the extent of good weaponry. Oh, do you want to tell them about the tarot cards? Because I still don't get them either.
Yeah, so there's these tarot cards about the place, like these big cards, and they have different names, and apparently they connect each other. We have, between the 3 of us right now, we've got 2 which we think match, and we know where a 3rd one is, and a 4th.
What are
They look like this.
power cards? So apparently Rico and Naomes had stumbled across 2 sets of cards. Now apparently it is important to get a matching set of cards, as a matching set of cards would unleash unknown power. Rico and Naomes, having 2 cards, believing it was a match, were now in search for a 3rd card. If they could get their hands on the 3rd card, they could possibly have a set and be on the way to obtaining new heights of power. Now I began really being thankful for the team I had joined. However, both Naomes and Rico did not know a single thing about the card's purpose or what the cards did, so we made a plan that they were going to go and talk to the merchants that were around the land and then discuss to them about the cards and what the cards could possibly do. However, before we could do that, I needed to catch up to their gear levels, so we absolutely crunched all of the items I was going to need, even enchanting my items, before finally heading up to the surface. And little did we know that while we were gone, some terrible things were done to our base, and our adventure had only just begun. I'm going to contribute.
Lads, we're going hunt them.
Oh, hell
Yep.
yeah.
Wait,
Let's get...
just, I'll leave you to see this for yourself.
Wait.
No. No.
What? No way. No way. No way.
Nah, it couldn't be.
Oh. What? While we were in the mines, someone came to our home, burned it down, and broke into all of our items. And because we didn't know who it was, we didn't know who broke the law. And while Nico and Naomes made a plan to go and search out for possible suspects, I went off to go and kill a cow. And while I went off to go and kill this cow, I saw a player off in the distance. Not knowing how long it's been since the fire started around our base, I told Rico and Naomes, and together we went off to go interrogate this player.
Name tag, bring your door.
Hello.
Hello?
Why can we see your names? That's weird.
We can see yours. Hey, we have a
Hello, how's it going?
We have a couple of questions.
Oh, it's the
A
priest.
couple questions.
We have a,
Ah, yes.
we have a few questions. Hey, you may have noticed there's fire over there, and it just so happens that you're also the closest 2 players to our thing, and we were just wondering if that was you, and if you're honest, then the punishment might be lighter.
Yeah, I'll come out, but no, it wasn't me. I was just building this. Remember, I was the wandering priest, and now I've actually finally made home.
Yeah, I just got here as well. I've just been circling around looking for sugarcane.
That horse
yeah,
looks
he's-
awfully familiar.
Yeah, that horse does look actually familiar.
Oh, does it? I mean, one of my teammates picked it up not long ago.
Oh,
Quick
where's his teammate?
question.
Who's your team?
How'd you make the musket?
You just find muskets, I think.
Oh, you
Where's
just
this teammate?
found him?
I don't know. I don't know where he is right now. I can guide you to him if you
What's
want.
his name? What's his name?
Cool Kid UK, if that rings a bell.
Players weren't actually many help, except one of the players actually had a horse that was familiar to the ones we owned, and when Naomi's asked him, it revealed that he actually was given to it by a teammate of his named Cool Kid UK. However, while we were talking to the priest, the player on the horse ended up getting back on the cabin and ended up getting away, and another player on a different horse came up to us to discuss a team that was nearby. Okay. So Scoot.
Also, I was exploring down and right up north this way. There are some very unfriendly people. So I wouldn't go north that way.
Well, our
I think we
base
should head
doesn't
north.
just set on fire on accident.
What the... They were coming from that way.
That is.
They were coming from south. I
You guys want
think they might have
some,
done that.
Flint? I got some flint.
I-
You guys
I'll
go
I will
back
give you
there?
guys.
I'll
I'll give you
take
guys
them.
the coords of their
Yeah.
base if you guys need to go retaliate for that.
Yeah,
Because they're
Yes,
coming
please.
from the direction of your base.
we would really
Oh,
appreciate
You're,
it.
uh,
I say you take us there.
X-
We all retaliate
X
together.
420.
There you go.
Hold on.
Are you
There's
coming?
two.
You're
Thank you.
taking us there?
420.
Would you?
Z
Have a good day.
negative
Three,
410.
two.
There's 3 of them. They're enchanted iron. They're not very friendly. I'm assuming they probably were the culprits for burning y'all's place.
We're gonna need you with us then. Come on.
Would you like to help us out, and in exchange, we can give you some of the goodies that we get from the bodies?
I'm pretty poor at PvP myself, and I don't really have enchanted gear. It would probably be
Honestly,
death
being on a
sentence for me.
horse is all we need. If you just stay back and when somebody's low and running, you go and hit them a couple times. It's really
or
clutch.
if one of us dies.
All right.
You can pick
Well,
us
just
up.
follow me. I'll lead you the way.
Alrighty. So we followed Scoot the Dude all the way to the new enemies that we now had thought that burned down our house. However, once we got here, we then realized there was no possible way that this team were the ones that burned down our house.
Wall running sounds badass.
That's stupid.
What?
Hi. Sorry. So it turned out that the leader of the space was I'm Dippet, who is a YouTuber I've known for quite some time now. And because I've known him for quite some time, I know he's not the kind of guy to go and burn down my house, and he is the least likely person to be our criminal. And so I decided that we were just going to talk to him and have a good, positive conversation with his team, which we did, and it was really nice talking to these players.
I noticed when I was at you guys' base warming up, I noticed you
What do
guys
you
were
mean by
coming
that?
from the
Is there
south.
somebody behind
from
you
that way?
in that hole?
And coincidentally, from the south that way, a base is burning down.
Yeah,
base is burning down?
Did you see that
Where?
base burning down?
From directly from the way you guys were heading.
We came from that way.
No.
We just went around.
I don't think we were
Yeah.
planning to burn a base.
Yeah, you
We
can
ran
talk
into
to
we
the...
ran into like a 6-man over there that was building on top of a mountain, but
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they're
can
building
vouch for
us.
vegan
Chilling.
spirits.
Wait,
Wait,
Rico,
let's
we
put away
met
this
these people.
enchantment table.
We met these people yesterday. They're friendly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so this is like what we met.
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys,
Yeah,
I
and then
swear
they
that
went after the
person
okay guys.
with the red with the brown horse was the guy that might have burned our base down. It was through this that we came to the final conclusion that the main suspect, the main guy who had burned down our house and took everything from us, even our horses, was Twistium, the very man we came across who was possibly riding one of our own horses. After discussing everything with Dippet's team, me, Naomes, and Rico decided to leave and explore the land, hoping to come across Tistium once again. We explored for a little bit more until coming across a robbed base.
They've been broken into.
Here, the base seemed to have been burned down, and I even found a body before looting the chests that were inside. We also assumed that there was a base nearby to where we were, and so we decided to head on over there.
Good. I think it's the guy on the brown horse.
It was
Yeah,
There's
definitely
a
I-
building over there, by the way.
Let's just keep
I
exploring. To
think
be honest.
it looks like there's a building over this way.
man.
Oh, there's a big building.
Yo, what is this? Oh, it's a
That's a
seal.
seal.
Oh. Yeah, we should warm up. He's on fire. So we've made an. So we're like kind of allies with Dippet's team. Oh, I see a person. I see one. I see people.
Where?
Up there. Look. Should we go?
Oh yeah.
Should we-
Let's go. Yeah. Rico, come on.
More people.
Let's do
More friends.
More.
Alright, I was checking.
More-
Maybe we like don't go and say hi to them, just see what they have to say. And so we decided to take a stealth approach when approaching this base, not wanting to be spotted by the players and instead just sneaking on by, seeing what these players were all about. Stealthy mission. I'm so stealthy.
Go make myself some
There
pasta
is a-
salad soon.
It'd be nice if we do like a little, maybe like a small balcony, like maybe 2 or 3 blocks. Oh, sweet, perfect.
See the beautiful sky.
Yeah, except that's south, not east.
After taking just the smallest peek, we could tell that this base was owned by Gumrock. The three of us were just far enough to where we could whisper to one another to communicate, and we would discuss things very quietly and hopefully not get spotted or eavesdropped on by the other players, because we didn't want them thinking that we were going to kill them. It doesn't seem like they're up to anything.
I got a wee bit.
Just go in the road and see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Right, lads, what's game plan?
I'm gonna go and talk.
Do we should?
There's 2 of them.
It doesn't seem like they're. We need to like kill them. I don't think they're evil. I think they're just building. I don't see a reason to go and kill them.
No. I'm just gonna scare him.
Yeah, we could scare them.
Yeah, give him a little jump.
I mean, they could well be the ones who burnt us down.
They could. Anyone could.
They've been building for the past minute. How about I go in alone, and then if things get rough, you guys can pop out. Surprise.
Yeah.
All right, go. Stay crouching though.
Hello there.
I think from this distance, as long as we use Whisper Key, we should be grand.
Yeah, they can't. I don't think they can hear us.
Yeah, that means you don't have. Just because it's the Whisper Key doesn't mean you have to whisper.
Yeah, isn't it?
Rumors immerse.
Verified Jesus is over there with Neo. It doesn't seem like Neo's dying. That's good. I think that these guys. Oh, is that? Yeah, it looks like these guys have just been building for the past few minutes. There's only a few
I know,
people.
but they could. Realistically, I think they maybe came up, found our place, and decided to burn it. You know. I mean, I still think it's like the guy on the brown horse. But
I
they've
do
also got a brown
too.
horse
I
here.
think that might be him. What do we even remember his name?
No, I never got his name, but he was there. We'll get it off the priest, and then we'll go hunt them down.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. I feel like it's more doable. We could give this verified Jesus guy a scare. I think these guys are chill, but like, you know.
Jump up behind them.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Start attacking them with the fists.
There's like, maybe, like, I don't want to punch him and then be like, you attempted murder.
Oh, is that why you said don't go up there?
We could just go and talk to the thing.
Oh.
This way. Don't go that way to the north. There's like sheets of ice. Don't go. It's not worth it.
I will not. I'm not trying to freeze to death on my own here.
Yeah.
Is that your horse that's just kind of wandering around?
Yeah, we haven't really named it. He's just kind of doing what he wants.
Okay. Do you have any string by any chance?
Nah.
Not a single one?
No, we actually don't.
Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Which is weird, because I think I've killed like 5 spiders.
Yeah, the drops are like reduced or something. Alright, well, I'll be on my way. Enjoy
You want
your...
some
enjoy your...
almost raw or almost bad meat?
Who's that?
Why can I see your name?
Oh, hi. There's another person
that?
randomly here.
Oh, scouts.
We're
What you doing?
with Naomi's. We were here. So like, yeah. Our base got
Oh, there
recently
was-
burned down, so we're like doing little investigations. But I swear I saw another guy who I have no affiliation with. I don't know who he is, what he was doing, but he just, his name was Pies something. So while we were sneaking up on this team, a random player who we had no affiliation with also snuck up, but just disappeared as soon as I went to approach them. As I was talking to these two players, Rico went over to go and loot their chests, eventually coming back where we would discuss more with this team before finally heading off to go do our own thing. We then went back to Dippet's team as we didn't really know what else to do, and we learned a little bit more about their team.
Especially for the winter that's coming up. Hello.
Hi, we're back.
Hello, fellow travelers.
We're back again.
Hello.
We're just walking by.
We're just passing
I
okay.
do have a question. If we were to like ever visit in a time of need, and you were to ever visit us in a time of need, would we help Would we help one another out? And, you know, 'cause we're both
Yeah, we're kind of every team we've been running into, we've been calling ourselves like the sheriffs trying to uphold the law.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Well, if you ever need,
Well,
we're kind of built like that. So just let us know.
Dippet,
What's up, guys?
I can
Merchants?
help you uphold the law pretty well, actually. Just so you know. So like, Dippet.
What?
knows.
By
Sounds good.
And just like that, we created our first alliance with the sheriffs. And so we headed off to go and see the priest again, hoping that he would remember the name of the player that was riding the horse that we initially came across of. However, when we finally met him, he was no help to us at all. And because he was no help, we left, feeling a little bit defeated. Right now, things weren't looking too good for our team. For starters, our own home was absolutely destroyed, and we were quite frankly homeless. We were also constantly in search for resources to make Naomi's a backpack because we were quite frankly tired of trying to store things, and we just needed more inventory space, and a backpack would be really useful for that, and currently we just couldn't get our hands on one. And we also had the tarot cards in our hands, and we didn't even know what they did or if they were of any use to us whatsoever. So we had a lot of questions left unanswered, and so we wandered the land for quite some time, just not knowing what to do, until Rico suggested we go and find Dreadmask. Dreadmask was the leader of Fort Emmington. He was a major player to us due to the fact that Rico and Dreadmask were in an allyship connected by one of the cards. Rico held onto 2 cards and Dreadmask held onto the other one. And when we actually eventually arrived to Fort Emmington, we saw a ton of players out in the front door. Confused and quite worried for our lives, we went to go and enter.
You're here? Are you the merchant?
Yeah, it's us.
What's up,
We
Rico?
got,
Oh, you want to come in, Rico?
Yeah, we're here with me, now, and Survivor.
Alright. Hey, only these two get to get in.
No, bring in Survivor as well.
Oh, Survivor?
I'm here too. I'm on there too. We brought Dreadmask to the side where we expressed all of our issues and basically just vented all of our problems to this guy. But thankfully, Dreadmask actually had good news for us that would turn the tides of our mood for the day. It turned out that the reason why all of the players were at the front of Fort Emmington was because they were trying to talk to merchants. You see, there are admin players that pose as merchants that go around the map and where they will visit forts. They visit these forts where they will go and set up their own little shops for players to go to, and here players can buy and trade for certain items, but also could figure out a few things about the map themselves. However, we actually had a little bit of time on our hands, and before the merchants got here, I wanted to upgrade my gear a little bit. I looked into the enchantment table earlier and briefly saw that I could get Fire Aspect 1 on my iron sword if I only leveled up 2 more levels. And so I asked Dreadmask for permission to breed a sheep and kill them so I can get levels, and he agreed. And so I went off to go and get the levels I needed to go and obtain Fire Aspect 1. However, some douchebag decided to add an extra bookshelf to the enchantment table, so I needed more levels to get Fire Aspect 1. So after killing a bunch of animals for their levels, I finally had all the levels I needed for Fire Aspect 1. After that, we then left the fort and did a little bit of exploring when we came across Zateo's base again, and because we saw Zateo was slain in chat, we figured that he was actually busy and so we broke into their base by burning the walls down. There was nothing really in here for us, so we just left and just went on our way. We then got together to discuss our cover story before finally trying to re-enter the fort.
You are not getting in here. I'm sorry. You best get on.
This isn't your base.
Yeah. I've been told to protect this door and not let anybody of your liking in.
What the
Get
flip?
on.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's
Whoa!
that supposed to mean?
Blonde hair, blued eyes,
Let
sometimes
us in.
eating
Let
rotten
us in,
flesh.
us.
You might want to let us in.
Let us in.
That's unfortunate for you guys. Dread! Dread!
Merchants had finally arrived at Fort Emmington. However, Dread's freaking teammates were freaking idiots and wouldn't even let us in, so we waited for a little bit before finally entering the fort.
Oh, it's only
I
for
say,
Murder.
this place is quite
Yeah,
beautiful.
From this point on, we will
Indeed.
only let the merchants through. Only the
It's the best place ever.
Yeah, in comparison to the other
You can
places.
take some seats.
Yes,
I
yes.
say,
Best
they're
I've seen so
stable. We
far.
can put our
Our job now is to make the merchants as comfy as possible while also making sure that they stayed alive while ensuring that their businesses go well. And so we brought them into a building where we were going to discuss a few things with them. Come on
Wait,
in.
let me put my donkey over.
Dread chicken.
Come.
Yeah. Yes.
I am gonna be heading off back to my
Alright.
base.
Hello,
We,
good sir.
I say,
Isn't this
quite a lovely
lovely?
place.
Yes, please take a seat.
I
Some
will
nice seats.
meet
I'd say
you
this is
all
much
if I
better
can
to
Wow.
hold
Yes,
negotiations.
please. Please.
Oh, this is
there,
quite nice.
sit here.
There's
You-
too many people in here. I'm gonna have to ask some people to leave.
It was a little bit chaotic in here, so we decided to bring the merchants to a private conversation where Dreadmask was going to discuss negotiations with them before they opened up their shops. Okay.
Quiet.
Are you
I was
all
in line
comfortable?
first, fool.
Alright.
yes, these
Well,
chairs
yes,
are
of
quite
course.
comfortable, I say.
Yes, yes. I helped.
Yes.
It's not the line, man.
You've
It's
put
Quite a nice
lots of
resident.
work into
Shoot the man
restoring
who's being
the fort.
loud. Shoot him.
Sir, in
there's
the
a
woolen
priestly guy.
armor with the
Yes.
blue shield.
Some,
Yes.
May I
Some
ask
food.
what your name is, good sir?
I am Abdul Jabbar, the co-leader of this fort.
Ah, good to meet you, my good sir Abdul.
Alright, well,
I assume that
Great
is your
to meet
title.
you indeed.
As the leader of such a
Yes.
manor, you are lord. Yes.
Yes.
There are quite a
I
large
come from the
group
great
of people
Devonshire
outside
in
who are
England.
interested in purchasing our wares. Part of our
Indeed, if you
residing
wish
here.
so, we will let them in.
Yes,
You gotta
we
wait
will
a
give
minute.
you a
There's a lot of
discount,
people in there.
of course, for your kindness of letting us
Indeed.
reside here. Even though we
Indeed.
do obviously deserve such treatment for our status, but we will
Obviously.
also demand that you
Indeed.
open the doors to anyone so that we
This is
may
a line
sell
between-
our wares as we see.
May you allow us to at least let them come through one at a time. We will open them to anyone, but we would like to keep it orderly, as you may have seen what happened to the last settlement. With too many
On the
people around,
morn-
it gets quite
On
chaotic.
the morn of tomorrow, we shall.
The merchants wanted us to create shops for them for the next morning, where they were going to open their shops for all of those. However, they were kind enough to give everyone who were allies of Dreadmask's team, or who were in Dreadmask's team, a discount, which meant me, Naomi's, and Rico would all have a discount when trading with these merchants, and so we decided to aid in the creating of the merchant shops. However, while all of this was going on, the lines for the merchants were getting longer, and they were becoming very impatient.
People here that is not with them. I am not here to cut in line in the slightest. I'm just here to help control the
Does that
lot
warm
of
us up?
people.
Yes, that'll warm you up, though.
You mind if I put down some furnaces for the cold?
You should just calm down. I am not here to start a
Can I just play some furnaces? Cause like, we're about to die.
I'm not one of the
Fight him.
After being thankful that I was allied with Rico and that whole team so I didn't have to stand in that line, I went back over to where the merchants were to go and help with construction even more. But I ran into a side conversation with Rico and Neo where they wanted to discuss more about the tarot cards.
As well, there's people trying to get in. If anyone breaks in, Dread's kind of like wanting us to deal with that, but we need a couple of minutes alone with the merchants to ask with the cards.
Yeah, we have our barrels.
It's true. each have one.
Do you want to talk to them? Let them know.
Yeah, whenever they're set up, we need to talk to them with no one else, just us and the merchants.
You see, at this point, the three of us each had one card. As Dreadmask, since he was the leader and had more duties to fulfill, decided to give his card back to Rico. Rico had one card, I had one, and so did Naome's. We didn't want one player holding on to all of the cards, so that way if one of us dies or the person is captured, there are still cards around, so the enemies wouldn't get the powers that these cards could possibly hold. And so we would continue staying around the merchants. It was also here where I got to learn a little bit more about the event from one of the merchants who had been around longer than I have. It's nice to see you. Have you been enjoying your stay so far?
Yes, my good man. Much better than our last settlement.
What was the last settlement you visited?
It was under the rule of Lord Protagnst and DJ.
Oh, of course.
Shipwreck City.
There were many murders.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure there will be no murders this time on our watch, good sir. We are doing our very best.
Surely.
Keeping everyone comfortable, so there's no riots either over there.
Sorry,
I was then rudely interrupted by this man right here before finally being able to continue my conversation with the merchant that I was already talking to. What's your home like, sir? Compared to here?
It is. My home is finer, but there is more nature around.
How do you feel about
from the cities?
Do you
the
enjoy
nature is
walking
nice.
Some barrels for you there, sir.
I already have barrels.
I'm
Too
glad.
many barrels.
I'm sorry that we aren't able to provide the comfort of the royalty of your place.
Too
but
many goddamn barrels.
We are trying. We do our best here, and I'm sure the nature brings a good sound to it as well. After all of the merchant stalls were finished being created, Rico pulled one of the lords aside, where we had a final conversation with him about the tarot cards.
A
presumption is
good
enough for us. Hold on.
Are these important?
Rico.
These cards?
The tarot
Rico.
cards, many say that they
Yeah.
can be used to do wondrous things. Perhaps things that no man should be capable of doing. So
I see.
I think you should be careful with any if you happen to find them. They could be filled with great power or great danger.
I understand.
We will keep in mind your warning.
But I do happen to know an old tale about them that may actually reveal the location of one of them to such men of your kind.
Do tell. Do tell.
Come over here to this.
Yes, sir.
I presume
His kind, the Irish
let me
kind.
let me get some chairs.
We then all sat around the merchant, prepared for a story time to learn a little bit about the cards. He told us a story about a ship that was sailing up north. This ship also was known to have a witch on board. At least the crew members thought that she was a witch. She would also have possession over the very tarot cards that we now held in our inventory. The ship would one day go missing and they never heard back from it. Gremmel would also tell us about the barrels that they were spotted around the map, each barrel having the insignia of the very boat that went missing, and he thinks that it is very likely that we could find another tarot card likely located in the ice region, which is far up north in the map. After that story, Rico had a few questions to ask himself.
What if people were to get their hands on these cards?
Oh, there are many stories of witchcraft and such misgivings from back in the old lands. It is hard to know quite exactly what it will do, but some believe that if you get the perfect combinations of a deck, they imbue you with powers that are not fit for for the human mind, inflicting a sort of crazed madness, but ultimate power at the same time.
Eventually, with the story finally over, the stalls were all set up, and so we were now trying to get some items that we were looking for, one of that being the very backpack that we were searching to create. But I was currently in need of some iron, so I went over to a different merchant to discuss trading some of the items I might have had in my inventory for the iron that he could provide.
Sell many a things, my lady.
I have
Many
4
a
raw
dime,
gold on me.
Use whisper keys. Use whisper keys.
Could I trade this raw gold by any chance? I wasn't really getting anywhere with this merchant. I quite frankly had nothing of value to him, and I really needed to sell the raw gold on my inventory. So I sold it the best I could, and thankfully he gave me these 6 iron ingots for the 4 gold.
Enticing, yeah? Perfect. I think we have ourselves a deal, good sir.
I then went over to Naomi's to go and watch him try to trade for a backpack, and I realized that the 2 of us could pull our resources together to get 2 backpacks, which we would desperately need.
What are you trading? What are you doing, Naomi's? I'm trying to get a backpack and just see what...
Okay.
Yes, I would like a backpack too. How do we do that?
Price of
There you go.
starting off.
How's you doing business?
11 iron.
Ooh. How much do you have on you? I got 7.
However, you know,
right now. Is there anything else we could do?
Very good, very good.
I have... If you'd like to do a deal, I have some native clothing. Fully wool knit parka.
I also have native clothing.
allow me
Near
to see
perfect
the
conditions.
durability of such an item.
Oh, of course, of course. Near perfect, near mint.
Mine is perfect. Me and Nomes were trying to get our hands on 2 backpacks for the 2 of us. Combining the resources we had to really work with this guy in order for us to get our 2 backpacks.
Of 13 iron and 2 pieces of the top of the line parka and boots.
Let's check.
5 lapis.
69.
And 5 redstone as well.
May I see the items you are offering to give?
3.
I'm like the only PvPer in my side.
Indeed.
5 lapis. 6 lapis. There you go, good stuff.
I see.
Let's see.
Yes, that shall be a good deal.
Well,
Despite having to wait a minute in order for me to get my own backpack, eventually he came back to give me the backpack I worked hard for.
The journey does its work on the mind.
Surely I was tired. Thank you for this deal.
Thank you for the good deal. Good day, merchant.
After that, Rico then wanted to talk to the same merchant me and Naomes had just made the deal with, and while he did that, me and Naomes went off to the side to go and discuss the absolute deal that we had just made. After talking, I decided to go back into the center of the fort to see what was going on over there. How are y'all all doing? Are y'all all doing good? Is everyone in here doing well? Are you doing well, good sir, guard? That is good. That is good. That's important. People like you need to be withheld more. You're doing a good job. Good job, sir. I'll check on you later.
Bro, my mom just gave me an... My mother just gave me an...
Rico then brought us aside so he could look at the cards to determine if we had a match or not, because he talked to Grummel about it earlier, and Grummel said a certain name of cards is a match, and Rico wanted to see if we had that.
Yeah. What's the problem?
Right, we have a match.
You have a match? Nice.
Yeah, right. I need you to like go back, take 5 steps back. Straight up deal. Okay, right, those cards. We have a match.
Huh?
We have a matching set.
Oh,
Nice.
What does that mean?
What does it do, though?
I'm about to find out.
We went to go to the merchant to see what a matching set actually does, and he brought us to the top of the tower to go and discuss it with us. Grummel was given a set of cards, and he looked at him, and then he said something kind of concerning.
Which the
He's a cannibal.
vessel did not actually die. Okay. Instead went out into these lands.
Yeah, and broken stab.
Started killing the other
There is a
people
cannibal
who were
running
shot.
around though.
So I find myself
Hello,
concerned
what
to
is
think
that?
that perhaps this cannibal is still out there, this witch. Perhaps holding some dark powers. But
Do you
I
have any
believe
grappling
that
I'm sorry,
you
sir.
must
I'm sorry, sir.
hunt down this person.
Do you have anything to offer about
I've
fire
heard
and
rumors of
regal?
other cannibal tribes, and I assume that they originate from the source.
Yes.
So you must try to
I can
find
also
and
offer you like
kill
63
this
redstone.
rumored witch first.
don't really have
For she
iron.
may have some sort of mention of what these do.
So Grummel basically just told us to go and find a cannibalistic witch who has powers, and just we have to kill them. Isn't that a little insane to you? But we heard that and took it with a grain of salt, and definitely took it into consideration. He then gave us the cards back and told us where we should look for this witch. He would then leave, and then our group all had a group conversation about what to do next. Do we want to split the cards in case anything bad happens to one of us like we did earlier, or do we think that's a bad
Alright.
If they're powerful together, should we not keep them together?
Maybe.
I mean, it depends.
As long as we're in a group, it should be fine. But if we ever
I
need to
think
split up,
probably
we gotta
like
split them up.
you should split them between you three.
I can hold on to.
It's probably basically. I think if we have a group of four, and we end up running into a group of people that can overpower us, as long as we split up, we can keep at least one of the cards out of their hand, especially if they choose to go after me, because I do not have one. You guys have one. If they go after me, I can let myself be captured and then.
We then made the plan to end the day off by creating a house, because we were currently homeless and didn't have a base for ourselves. We then left the fort by going out a different direction rather than the main exit, because if we went out the main exit, who knows if there was a player waiting outside for us to kill us and rob us of all the things we had already acquired. Oh, and I was given a gun, so I'm American again. And so we got to work on the base, which was just going to be a small shack before finally logging off for the day. However, the next day, me and Nomes had run into a problem. We couldn't find Rico anywhere. He had completely vanished, and me and Nomes were worried that he had left us with all of the cards which he had in his possession at the moment. But before we could go and address that, Naomi's had told me that it had gotten colder. And yes, it has gotten colder. So we decided to go and find some goats, which would give us fur, which we could attain by shearing them. Once we had all of the fur we needed, we headed back to the house where we would run into Rico once again. What the? Rico?
Right.
Oh, there he is.
Rico, we were looking for you! Apparently, Rico is actually close to the house the entire time, and we had just completely missed him. He actually had run into a few people, and he had some news he wanted to share with us. He told us that he knew a few things about what was actually going on around the server, and that many people were not following the laws that we were supposed to follow. The main ones responsible for this were Protagnst's team and Zeteo's team, both of which were both causing chaos by killing players or torturing them or putting people against their will to do things for them. Basically, both teams were evil sons of booty cheeks. We decided to take the time in this house to discuss what our place was going to be in the event. Because quite frankly, we weren't very known, and we had really not done anything to create an identity for ourselves. And with all of the bad stuff going on, and no one following the law, I'd come up with the idea to create the Boys in Blue. And we were basically going to be law enforcement. We were going to enforce all of the laws and make sure players were once again peaceful to one another and we all get along like we originally should be, and we would punish those who didn't follow the law. And currently those that we were needing to be punished were Protag and Zeteo. But at our current position, we were in no way able to take on anyone of any kind, and we were going to need resources, mostly resources that were going to prevent us from freezing to death. So we planned to go back to go and get the goats, and I actually tamed a horse to help me traverse a little bit better, and it turned out I had obtained a god horse. We were heading off to the same mountain me and Naomes had visited earlier to the exact same goats, but we came across a cannibal camp and we decided to investigate.
Oh, fire. Okay.
Oh.
Let's hope
yeah,
the
I think I
goats
did
are
this.
still alive. Oh, it's over this way.
Yeah, but wait, didn't I swear Dashing died while fighting. I don't know. Oh, there's a thing over there.
A thing? Oh, yeah, that's a cannibal. Do we want to shoot it?
One of the effigies.
What is it?
It's an effigy.
What's an Oh.
It might have something to do with the cards.
Do we want to investigate, or do we just kind of want to leave it? There's a bunch on the side of the mountain too, so if we're fighting them, we're fighting a horde.
I think we'll be fine fighting them. Like.
All right, here, Survivor. You want to do a drive-by with the horse?
Yeah, I've got the flintlock. Let's go.
Don't waste too much ammo.
They all have the axes. They're like vindicators. Ooh, no. They kind of hurt.
They do hurt really bad.
They did 7 full hearts to me.
Yeah, they're just disguised vindicators. There's one right there.
I forgot they did so much. Where?
Right there.
Oh, I see it.
I'm not trying to like. Nice. And then there's 2 down here. One of them has the thing. Are we gonna get like bad omen?
I can try.
That could be useful. Did you get it or no?
I got the achievement, but I don't see the effect.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what was dig underneath. I saw a bunch.
Is there usually like something under it?
I saw people digging. Right, so I'm just checking. I'm not seeing anything.
After killing the cannibals, we didn't find anything here, and quite frankly, we're left with more questions than answers, and then we headed off to the goats, finally, where we created a goat farm and just farmed the goats for their fur, coming across the occasional player, and we would just chill here for pretty much about 30 minutes. Eventually, finally having enough fur for our armor. We then left and headed off to Dreadmask space so we could enchant our newly crafted fur armor. Here we discussed a few things that were going on around the server, as we also had heard a few things from Dreadmask, being informed that Protag was actually going around in a skeleton skull, which I had spotted briefly yesterday, and he was selling around human meat. Dreadmask also told us a rumor that all of the cards, if used together, could unlock an unknown power. Now, an unknown power being told to us with a server full of people that are breaking the law and causing chaos, we figured it would probably be a good idea for us to get hands on the cards to continue the peace that this server needs to have. So we began an investigation to go and find out who had these cards and eventually take it off of them for the greater good. We then left the fort and headed off to a random direction to go and find the people with the cards, and that is when we came across a team that lived in a pretty sick house.
Oh.
No, this wasn't here before. They built this.
They built this?
Oh, hello.
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 What are y'all doing?
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Adam?
Yeah.
Oh, hi there.
Adam. Hello.
Hello.
Do you want to come inside?
Sure, actually.
What age are you?
I mean, there's not much done in here, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is it just look cool?
Nice base.
It's one of those that we only just finished building it.
Oh yeah, what? I did see you. Okay, you were the person I saw. This is nice. I saw you off in the distance, and I recognized.
Oh, this is little Leo's building. This is little Leo's building.
Oh, well, that's very fancy.
It's a very fancy indeed.
Well, we were.
What's up, guys?
Well, you see, we were originally.
I then told Adam literally everything that's been going on with us for the past few days, and he told us similar stories as well. The two of us and our two teams actually got along really well. Adam and Axelio were a duo and didn't have any other teammates, and when we offered a hand in friendship between them, Adam agreed and said that we would meet later to go and discuss this even further to see if we could become one team. We then set a time to meet each other once again, as me, Rigo, and Nomis wanted to continue our journey to go investigate who had other cards and see if it was worth taking it off of them. And so we continued on our journey, and we came across a stranger who actually told us about a civilization that lived near the ocean and told us many stories going around the civilization, which made us want to go and investigate it. And so we set off to go and find this civilization that lived near the damaged shipwreck.
Horses for mountain is so good.
Yeah, horses in forests suck, but once you get to that open mountain.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Whoops!
You just shot your horse?
Yeah.
Bro, did you just shot your horse?
I may have done that.
Great job.
Well, it's back to full.
I see a sugar. Oh, look, there's a place right there.
Yeah, that's shipwreck right over there.
Froze to death while fighting a skeleton.
We then went over to the shipwreck team, trying to be polite when entering. However, we were ignored because they were having some random conversations going on inside of the building.
Hello?
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 Oh.
Hello?
Is it okay if he is here included?
You lives here?
No, he just wants to be warm up.
Oh yeah,
he's-
feel free.
he's a
Just
little-
don't go up to my room. Let me shove some stuff on. There you go. What, DJ? What were you?
I was just saying that we should get a golden apple. I've heard that those can heal that kind of thing.
But there's no effects going on with me.
Yes, but from what I've heard, from one of the keepers who came by also suffering from having a
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the survival instincts of this civilization suck, bro. There were so many people that walked past us and were just completely oblivious to the 3 horsemen who had entered their base technically illegally. We would even wander around the base and no one even said anything to us.
Pretty soon.
I was trying to be big on the whole farm thing.
Yeah, these pumpkins are growing too fast. So I think.
Alright, good news. Zombie's not in. Oh, you know what? There it is.
Yeah, it was no.
We then began, like, basically stealing the wheat. I know we're supposed to be a part of the law, but, like, if your sense of danger is so low that you don't notice a bunch of people, well, then maybe you deserve to have your wheat taken, okay? And then eventually we finally had our first bit of player interaction. However, they were still completely oblivious to the fact that we were just not on the team.
Hold on. Hello?
Yep, thanks.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Sir.
There's a cannibal in the woods.
So they keep paying attention to people in the woods, however they don't pay attention to the people who just secretly entered their base. These people are cooked. I had to log off for a second, but when I logged back on, apparently I had missed some pretty important things.
Okay, so what just happened was Dashing's group just raided their farm, killed a couple of them. Dashing obviously let DJ get back up because DJ's like RP Central with the server.
Are you serious?
But
Right as I logged off too? What the?
yeah, it was not going to be a fight we could win. They had too many horses and too many people.
Yeah.
But I'm 9% sure that Coney, you know the guy that we talked earlier to, that like
Yeah.
rushed off with like the blue face, he had a card at the start.
While Daobase was talking, I began placing a few pieces together. Here's the thing, when we were entering the base, DJ was talking about mystical effects of a golden apple, meaning she knows a few things about how potion effects work, which is also what a witch could know. Now, bear with me. Dashing, who had a card, and his buddy, Coney, also had a card, had raided DJ, and this is because when we had talked to the merchant, it said that the witch had known a few things about the card. There are nothing being said about if the witch survived or not, so there's a very likelihood that DJ could be a witch, and Dashing and his team knew this, which is why they raided the base to get some info out of DJ. That might be a total stretch, so that's why I didn't tell anyone this, but I was beginning to think that this could be a reality. We then went over to DJ's team to go and discuss to them a few things.
You know, me and a friend here was witnessed that big commotion on the wall. Want to see what the crack is with that?
Yeah, can you help us, please?
Dashing tried to kill us.
Oh, good.
He,
It's
well,
just
he
the
tried
sound
to
of
kill
boys.
one of our friends
one,
and then
one,
killed
one.
me when I was trying to pick him up.
Hey
It
guys,
was
you know me,
Protag,
Scoot.
right?
Hey, Scoot.
Stop.
Right?
One person.
DJ.
Yeah.
Sorry, Protag killed you. That is what we have heard.
That was not
Yes.
Protag, it was Dashing.
No,
Dashing is one of
Protag
the
killed
friends.
me, and then someone else also killed me. I've been dying a lot today.
Okay, well, so one of your team members said it was Protag that killed you.
Oh, out of nowhere, by the way, Zateo showed up, who is one of the people we're trying to arrest, and he wanted to talk to us.
He raided from the east wall right there, and then they headed off that way directly.
Oh wait, I think that's one of them.
That way.
directly
Oh,
that
so
way.
he did go to the right. I was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello,
Blue. Hello.
I said that. Okay, we need
Is
to
this
get.
Grand?
Hello.
No, it's not. Where's Grand?
Okay, we need Grandy and we need Magma.
Yeah, okay, listen, we're gonna deal with this. You guys do whatever you want. Hello, Grand.
This is really, really good. That means Zateo and Protag are against each other. Because if they were together, I mean, they would win easily.
From this event, we confirmed that Zateo and Protagnst were enemies. Both of our greatest people that we were trying to arrest and take down were against one another, which meant we could ally with one of them to take down the other. And then we could arrest the person that we allied with, bringing peace to the server. But then we had a very interesting conversation with Positive Error's team, and we decided to seize the opportunity to take down Protagnst.
Okay, well, how do you feel about, doing a little
ride out on noon?
Yeah, we all got horses. It could be pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm down.
Positive, can we please? We gotta go right immediately.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
God,
gonna
plans
go
are
with
getting
them.
Foiled.
What
What are you guys doing? What are your intentions with Protag?
We all don't like him.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm just gonna go. Positive, come with me.
Yes, we.
Let's go, guys.
All right, we're with them now.
We would ride out with them for a little bit, but it made clear that Zateo didn't want any physical conflict with Protagnst. Rather, he wanted to talk to him, which, at the time, didn't seem like that would be good. So we decided to follow them for a little bit, but figured that it wouldn't be worth our time, as we needed to go and talk to Adam in a little bit, and so we began talking amongst ourselves.
Well, I think they're just trying to be. I mean, Dashing's going along with Protag's cannibal going insane act, so.
Yeah, Protag needs to be stopped. And they seem to want to kill that one guy in chestplate.
I think that was just because he was the first person they saw. And they probably one instigated him. Alright, let's just go back.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's just go back now.
Isn't the. Okay, we said the guy with the blue face has one of those cards, right?
Pretty sure, yeah. Like 90% sure.
So
Somebody told me
next
that.
time we see him, we should just follow him, and then when we get alone and we're nearby, we jump him.
Yeah.
Okay.
We then headed back to DJ's base.
Okay. I suggest I'm gonna go down and talk to DJ. I feel like for now, until I have to go and all that, we give these people some security.
I believe Survivor wants to talk to you.
Put some gold on her name.
Yeah.
DJ. We understand that y'all had gotten attacked earlier, and that's totally uncool. They literally just pulled up, y'all over. We, for the rest of today, are willing to just stand by. If anything happens, we will.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't want to make you guys stay here, and I feel like you also have things to do. I don't want to.
Oh, well, I've been itching for action for a few days, so I will gladly stay here. We'll just keep watch. If things do go down, if their numbers are too big, we will likely try to divert them from here and just run, and that'll hopefully give y'all time you need to,
We were searching the entire swamp. And
just chill.
I really appreciate that. We do have an escape tunnel that we'd probably be able to take.
Yeah, we'll likely just do our best to allow as many of you to get to that tunnel as we can.
Oh, we went the other way.
Thank you. That means a lot. Let us know if you need any kind of payment for this, because we have things we can give you.
Just food and our time of staying and warmth is kind of all we need. Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, that'll help. For sure. Yeah. Well, thank you. We'll be.
Yeah, of course. Let us know if you need anything else. This is so generous of
Yeah,
you.
no problem. We'll pull up if things go around, but for now we'll just be off in the distance. We'll be in the wind.
So for the rest of the day, me, Naomes, and Rico were going to be the protection of this team because we were the boys in blue and followers of the law, and we were going to enforce it and protect those who couldn't protect themselves. And so we decided to set up camp by the actual shipwreck, where it was here we were going to chill and make sure the team wasn't getting attacked. Eventually, though, it reached the time we were going to meet Adam, and it was by the end of the event, so we reached our contract with DJ's team. We then headed over to Adam's base to go in to discuss our teammateship.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
We've arrived.
Let yourselves in.
We then began talking to Adam and asked if he wanted to join us in the Boys in Blue and help us enforce the law. He agreed, but he wanted to finish his castle first, which, by the way, this thing was insane. And then he would join us in the ranks as long as we got him some fur and helped him warm up just as the way we were. And we agreed to this, and we talked about a whole lot of things and catching him up to speed on what was going on around the server. And then some guy showed up yapping about how we're the only civilization left in the south.
How did you fall for the smallest trap?
I was using F5. I wasn't paying attention. But so you know the other settlement, like the little house?
Yeah.
It was ravaged. So you guys are like the only settlement left in this region. Like all of the other big settlements have died. They're all fallen. You guys are the only settlement in this, like from the, like except the fort, from like the fort, like the big fort, you know, north. You guys are the only settlement in the south. I've checked. You guys are literally the only settlement.
And that will conclude day 3. I would then start day 4 by investigating a cannibal camp with my new teammates Adams here and Axelio.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I have the texture pack on.
Those are cannibals.
Let's put the texture pack on. They're cannibals.
Yeah, they'll kill you.
Wait, let's make a trap for them.
No, they're like vindicators. They hit like the exact same amount. Oh god.
Dickhead.
I don't want to get touched.
However, once again, we found that these cannibal camps were once again useless, but still were very mysterious. We killed all of the cannibals and investigated the shrine a little bit before heading back to home. We were then in the house when Rico came over and addressed some concerns that he had regarding DJ the Frog, the leader of the team that we had met with the other day.
Up to DJ. DJ's settlement might get robbed again today. I'm making that bet.
Yeah, but I remember when we first went to DJ, I heard DJ talk about eating the human meat in like a positive aspect almost. When we first went there.
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh, that's lovely.
So there's are we the only civilized people here, Rico? Like, what happened to everyone else?
Whoa.
Y'all too.
We then added DJ the Frog to the list of suspects that we were going to put into jail. We didn't do much this day overall, because if we went outside, the temperature dropped to negative above 10 degrees. That is insane, and we would get cold really, really fast and have no choice but to sit by fires for literally forever, so we didn't really do much going outside today. And so we spent today inside of the house, staying warm and protecting one another, as well as upgrading our gear when we could.
Oh wow, oh yeah, I'm insulated, but I'm not heating up, you know.
So, do we need to put campfires?
The insulation won't hit you. It'll just stop you from getting cold.
Oh, it definitely.
Nah, this ain't stopping me from getting cold.
Yeah, this isn't stopping me from getting cold either. At a campfire, maybe? Oh yeah, that's so nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice. That's the stuff.
Possibly.
So we're investigating. We really want to investigate that because I think it'd be really funny if it's DJ we end up having to arrest. Everyone's gonna be so confused. Be like, don't let this nice frog get to you. They've been eating people. Bruh. Okay. So do we want to wait until day to like start doing investigation stuff, or should we wait just a bit longer?
Yeah, we need to do at day because we can't move around at night.
Well, I feel like we also need to add like a room, you know, in case we do actually taking anyone custody today.
Oh, great. We don't have a dungeon. Alright, well, we can do that now.
Remember when I said that we weren't going to do anything today? I lied. So we built a dungeon to put anyone in prison, and we had a total plan today to throw someone in jail the immediate chance we realized that they were doing something illegal. So after finishing the prison, we then dyed our armor blue to represent the boys in blue, and then we headed off to DJ's base. And of course, when we show up right after the team has gone through a major conflict.
Hello, we're friendly,
I prefer if you came through the
Well,
front.
we did, but you were talking too much.
We were trying and you couldn't hear us.
Well, we were kind of being actively attacked, so
By
sorry
who?
about that. We're not sure. Well, we're white
Things.
frozen mobs. They were attacking us. They're covered in snow and poison, and we're not
Oh,
sure
you mean
how
like
to
the
deal with
spider on your wall over there?
We did.
Yes,
see
that there were skeletons and spiders and creepers. Oh man.
That's
Oh my.
crazy.
It was bad.
Oh yeah.
Lord Gumpsnow.
I'm in the tower.
Something was here, and he told us to go northeast.
This team was tired of being attacked, and they were offered a place of refugee by Gumrock himself. And so now they were going to make the decision if they were going to leave for Gumrock's base or not. We then offered our services to DJ's team, despite our suspicion of DJ.
Okay, are you in there?
Oh, that was also blown up. Yes.
So we're here to help act as a police force for you. So if you are planning to migrate, we would gladly escort you to where you plan to.
That would be wonderful.
We can help escort you to there.
We should stay here for
now.
But
How about we hold a vote? Can you help me call everyone into the community house? We need to hold a vote.
Now, the future of the shipwreck team was going to be decided on a vote. They were going to vote whether to stay or to leave to Gumrock's base, and my job was to be there for security.
And
We have carriages, the horse carts.
We also have a police force who has said they are willing to guard us during our pilgrimage.
yes.
Okay.
Me, one survivor, Adam's here, Naomi's, Rico, and Exilio are all willing to help escort you to your location. Sorry, I butchered the name, but as your protection service, I would recommend waiting until morning until we do anything.
Oh yeah, of course. We're just having a vote whether we should or not.
If you do go, we can help carry things. We have a few backpacks and can just store some of our own stuff.
I've got a storage carriage if you need.
Yeah, so we might need that.
Awesome. But I'm just bringing you here to ask your opinions. I'm not gonna make any
Snow spider,
move
look
they don't
out.
want to.
Behind you.
Especially after.
We're inside, guys. Don't worry.
Especially.
Not you,
especially
guys.
after
The people
everything that's
outside.
happened.
Why are people?
I'm not gonna make anyone make a decision. If you want to stay, then we all stay.
So I ain't gonna lie, there's like zero discipline in this leadership. DJ was willing to have everyone stay if one person wanted to stay. So if one person wanted to just not go, the entire team had no choice but to stay here. Of course, this led to a lot of problems, and quite frankly, I think the team was a little disorganized. However, after a really long time, eventually players decided that they were going to leave. This took so long, there was so much convincing that needed to be done, so much talking, but we finally got them out of the base, heading towards Gumrock's base. On a different note, however, White Lightning had gone missing, and I had no choice but to take a different horse. And hopefully, White Lightning is out there living his best life. There was an attack at nighttime on the village by mobs, and due to the panic, the players decided to leave at nighttime where there were even more mobs ready to go and kill them. And to make things even worse, it began snowing, making it very difficult to see.
Yeah, we really need to go.
Go, go, go.
Luna,
Okay.
where are you?
Everyone, come on.
Luna?
Go!
Northeast.
Come on. Follow them. Follow the caravan. Don't get stuck.
Let's go.
Don't
Luna.
stop
Really
moving.
cold.
Don't stop moving. Come on.
You're good.
No, she's at the front. I promise. She's okay. Come on.
I swear to God.
Keep
I got a
moving.
carriage.
Would begin falling apart when this lazy person, Luna, decided they weren't gonna walk. Instead, I would have to drag them on a carriage for them to come with us. And so because they were lazy, everyone stopped to get warmed up, which then allowed the mobs to catch up to us, and chaos started ensuing.
No, I can't figure it out. Hold on.
Go.
Where's the cards? It's on. It's
Oh
on.
god.
I got it.
Creepers. Creepers.
Fucking cards.
Alright, I'm watching.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Die.
No.
Over here.
I'm almost dead.
We'll keep him. We'll help him out later.
The night, players were being taken out by the mobs. The shipwreck team weren't very skilled players at all, and in fact, they were pretty trash, and this caused them to die to the mobs pretty quickly and easily. This led to me having to go and save them with the fellow police force. But despite our efforts, players were still dropping like flies.
We're all just gonna keep dying. It's too cold. Why are they so strong? Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Everything's okay. Everything's okay.
Oh god.
It's starting to be morning. We're gonna be okay.
I'm out of focus. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die again.
Oh my god, Luna. Oh no.
No.
Not to worry.
I can't make it.
Wait, Luna, keep healing. Keep healing yourself. Oh god.
The constant panic from the team caused them to be very disorganized and caused them to not be good at all when it came to survival. And meanwhile, I was kind of like, to make things even worse, I saw in chat that Rico had frozen to death, and while looking for him on Spots, who by the way was really fast, I ran into Zateo's team, who was also with Protagnst, meaning they were not only teamed up, but they were together. The biggest murderer team was right near us. We were trying to move, which means there's a possibility that Zateo and Protagnst jump DJ's team, and we would get into a major fight. Me and Neomes would eventually separate from the group to warm up before going back to helping them, but we were going to talk about a few things first.
Neo.
I have not. I found a Protag and Plastic and Zoteo.
I saw them too. They're all together, bro.
That's bad.
That's not good at all. I feel like
they didn't attack. A bunch of DJs people acted like, or told them that they were like DJ's group and they didn't get attacked. So that's
we're DJ's group.
But I mean, Rico would have been dead by now.
Rico would have been dead by now.
So that means I swear I heard his voice.
So did I, but there's a couple people that have slightly similar sounds to Rico from far away, at least.
No way. Okay,
but,
well,
if Axel Leader lost his horse, and I think Adam has his, I don't know where any of them went though, because they both came back this way when we were looking for Rico, and then I found you, but I lost
we
his.
have we agree. Don't we go back to the base, right? If we get lost, is that the?
We didn't make a plan because they took the entire day to make a decision, so we had to leave at night because we started getting raided, and then it was like terrible.
It was such a bad idea. We should have just have waited until morning.
We couldn't. The mobs were like destroying everything.
I really wanted to. I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Shinji, crank that, soldier boy.
Dude, what the?
He's so weird.
We then went searching back for Rico to see if we could find him, and we did. And when we found him, he was fighting a freaking Wendigo.
What? Are you okay?
I definitely see something. There's something flying. It keeps. Oh, there's definitely somebody in spec.
Oh, there's a big. Oh, there's.
There's people.
I see them.
Oh.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, it's the. What the is that?
Oh, that's Rico. That's Rico.
Is Rico?
It's Rico.
There's.
That's what I'm saying when I said something was flying.
Yep.
What's up? I wasn't lying when I said something was flying. I'm shooting it.
Oh, run!
Run, Rico.
Rico, run!
Put water, lads. Water.
Where are you? Where are you?
Above you, put water.
Don't let him get near you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick the others.
Dude, what do you think of that, DJ?
Neo, go get... Neo, go help the people. Rico's gonna distract him. Okay, he's after me now. He's after me now, y'all good.
Because I had shot the Wendigo was now after me. This thing was terrifying, so I kept running for my life, leading it away from Rico and Naomi's and DJ's team, allowing the boys in blue to continue the journey, but without me, and I was left alone with the Wendigo.
Man, you're actually kind of like... Hello? Hello? I could probably lose him, actually. That's probably what I should do. Alright, we ready to break some ankles? You ready, buddy? No, you're not. Oh, f***. We're running.
I went back to go and see if I could find Rico and DJ's team. However, they had already left for Gumrock Space, and I didn't know which direction they went, so I was left here alone. I then spotted this player off into the distance.
Person?
Is anyone here?
No,
Help.
There's a crazy creature thingy here, though. You need to...
I'm dying, please. I don't know.
You're on your own.
Originally, I was going to leave this player alone to go and freeze in the cold and die of hunger or whatever was going to kill him. But I felt bad. You see, this player was part of the reason why we didn't leave in the morning, and he was on DJ's team. And I made a promise to DJ's team that I was going to take them to Gumrock's base. So I circled back to go and help this player.
Don't take stuff, medic. Oh my god.
Yeah, come in, you're good. I'm
Dude.
allies with these people.
Dude, help, thank you. God saved me twice.
Yeah, I agree, okay.
It was cold and very dark outside, and so I found a campfire and I set up camp right here where I was going to keep myself warm so I didn't freeze to death.
God. Here, light a fire here. Do you have a gravel on you by any chance? By stranger, what's your name? Would you happen to have gravel on you?
Sorry, my mic wasn't working.
It's okay. Do you have gravel?
I do not have a gravel. My name is Pofer, and I'm gonna die. Oh, gravel.
Here, literally, here. This might help a bit.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
No problem.
I don't think I don't know how I can repay you.
Yeah, I'm Survivor. I was sent on the police force with you. Y'all's group were getting attacked by the mystical deer man, and I literally drew that thing so far away because of the horse. So, oh well, shit. There goes our heat source. We need to find gravel.
Yeah.
All right, I'll look for it.
Oh, I have a flint and steel.
Okay, you stay there. I'm gonna investigate.
Investigated the base where I found Protag and Zateo earlier, finding a few bodies around here, which I assumed Protagnst had killed these players. I searched even a few chests, searching for gravel or any kind of food. I was eating rotten flesh at this point, and I even found a chest with human meat inside of it. But eventually, I did find that one block of gravel.
Over here, I have another campfire we can use.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, you light it?
You're a lifesaver, dude. I was in top of a tree, and then I died, and then I was just praying to the admin gods that something will happen, and he revived me.
Don't worry, man.
Twice.
I think I did get you once, too. I remember I revived you like twice now, but I think for chill. So...
It turned out that this was the original player that I saved first when we were attacked later in the night. We would light many fires to keep ourselves warm from the freezing temperatures, and we would even continue talking to one another. And the more and more we talked, the more I knew I had to get this guy to Gumrock's base.
Alright. Well, we know they're heading towards Gumrock's base, which means when it's day, you and I are gonna head that direction. I don't know where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's north. You and I are gonna head that direction. I'm gonna get you there. That's my goal. I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna get you there.
Yes. What's your name?
One survivor. Ow, this little
One
douche.
survivor.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got it. I'm chilling. It's just stay by the heat. That's all we have to worry about.
That's all we have to worry about. This experience that I just had right now was so crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like my blood pressure was through my veins, and I was actually thinking that I'm gonna like
This
I'll
was
not
it.
make it out alive.
Don't worry, I've got Rico. Please don't die. That's the second time he's blown up. I'm pretty sure they're just heading to Gumrock's base, and it's just if it becomes night, you and we're gonna bunker. Okay, we're not taking chances. I don't like chances right now.
Dude, like I've been all day, like every single day of the week, I've been like thinking of this server, and I've been looking up to the server like every like day. Like, oh, tomorrow's the day that the server's open. Okay, I'm so excited. And bro, this server's crazy.
Happy to help with the blue police force, the boys in blue.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good to head on out. Alright, let's see here. What's good, Brown Light? How do I do this?
We would connect a cart for Purfer to ride in, so that way he could keep up to me and Spots. After connecting us together, it was now up to me to take us to Gumrock's base.
Oh, there we go. Alright, hop in.
Alright, thank you. Let's
Alright.
go.
Alright, well, fall damage. Here you go. Here's a beach.
That's good, I think.
That's ocean. And I'm pretty sure Gumrock's by the ocean. Oh, that's
villagers.
Cannibals.
That's a cannibal.
Let's
That's a
go.
cannibal. Those are cannibals.
Oh no. Now's not the time to slow down, my friend.
There's a bridge, and there's mobs. There are mobs.
Ooh, no. We're
Really bad time.
we're gonna go back down here and just subtract ourselves from the situation.
I have one iron ingot.
Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay, yeah, I do have one iron. And we should be heating up now. Okay.
Yup.
There he is. Oh no. Get out! Get out!
Okay.
Alright, you're actually, I think you're chilling. Alright.
Now run. Let's run.
Alright, go.
Oh no.
Alright, go down the mountain.
Oh, I see
Oh,
it.
there's a structure. It's right here. Go.
It's right here. It's right here.
Alright, just
So I
watch
have
out for the
permission to get
creepers.
Do I have permission to get in?
Watch out behind you!
Oh no. Oh no. Ow.
Just keep running.
Ow.
Hello?
Yeah.
You stay, you're good. You just run. Keep going.
Yeah, but I have to close the door.
Oh yeah, close the door. Hello, is anyone home? Down here maybe? This is his platform.
Is everyone gone?
I don't know. Is the snow clearing up? The snow cleared up.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Well, we're here. This is his place. I swear this is Gumrock's base. We might have gotten you here ahead of schedule.
Yep.
Some way, somehow, I had done it. I had got poor Purge to Gumrock's base, and even before his teammates even arrived. We decided to go inside of Gumrock's base because, quite frankly, Gumrock told them they could come over, and we just made sure that no one was going to take anything. We placed refuge here and just chilled inside of the house and warmed up and waited for other players to come by.
The heaters. Snow seems to have stopped, but there's an. I think you have like everything you're gonna need. If anyone does pull up though, person.
I just heard someone. I swear, I just saw someone in here.
Yeah, I'm outside your thing. I'm by myself.
Where are
I'm
you?
from Cheese's team. Dashing wiped my whole team.
Get in here. Get in here. Get in here.
Get in here now.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Get in.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
hello,
by myself.
sir.
Dashing wiped my whole team.
Oh, was that the base we came across with you? I think we saw your base. You gotta be real.
I think I saw your base. You had
Yeah.
like made of stone, right?
Yeah, we had like walls and all that shit. Well, I guess everyone has walls, but
And the one like there's a sign outside saying
Here, take a seat. We have seats.
like come in but don't take anything. Medic.
This was Super Henfai, who was a member of Major Cheese's team. You know, Major Cheese, the corpse I found on the body, and the team that Dashing, Protag, and Zateo all had wiped out, meaning that I had now an even bigger list of people I needed to take care of. We each shared our own stories, and I told them that I was going to put Protagnst away for good, and that the law was finally out to go and put some justice around. We would sit here and talk for quite some time, waiting for it to finally become morning, and when it finally was, I decided it was my time to go back to the base, completing my mission, and finally trying to reunite with my teammates.
But goodbye, good luck. Don't
see you, man. Good luck.
Don't die.
You too.
So I rode all the way back to Adam's base to go and reunite with my team, and hopefully they were all going to be alive.
Oh my god, I need to heat up, dude. Oh,
let's go down.
My god. Slowness now.
Neo,
Oh,
what happened?
Oh my god, I have a story for you. Where's Neo?
Neo's not here.
Neo's not here.
We haven't seen him.
No.
Oh my god. Bro, you know that, the windigo.
Then shared my entire story with Rico, Adam, and Axelio, catching them up on everything that had happened to me. And while Rico was telling me his side of the story, Naome's had finally showed up.
Like,
Neo, get inside!
Neo.
Where's the door? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, Neo, get inside, bro. What the where have you been?
I've been doing some adventuring. Oh my
Dude,
goodness.
same. We're having story time. Please join us.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, Neo, we've had some crazy story time. Okay, so to recap what you missed from me.
We then proceeded to have the ultimate story time. I went first, told my side of the story, Rico told his, and Naome's told his as well. Each one of us having some pretty wild highlights of what happened to us today.
When we went back, we saw both Zateo and Dashing seen within like 100 blocks of each other, and they pulled a gun out on us.
No.
You keep seeing all those people dying.
Triple kill.
That would be Gumrock, what's remaining of DJ's team, Protag, and Zoteo's team all together in the north, in the ice.
On the Arctic.
Yeah, I was sitting in there with them.
What? So they're at the Arctic.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, DJ, I think went the wrong way. That might have been my fault, because I thought they went one way and then SB told me they went another. But SB also didn't find them either. I don't know where SB is anymore.
So that's why they were at the base. They were card hunting.
Yeah, they left. I found them when they just left to go on the passage, so I know where the passage is. to the north.
Well,
What is the passage?
It's just a bit of like ice that leads to the north.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go in the water. If you go in the water, you're dead in like 5 seconds. Like it's really, really fast killing.
I've not picked it up. Well, I've not picked it up out of the chest willingly, so it's somehow got into my inventory when we've been with them. And it's cooked.
Oh.
I know what that is.
No.
I know what that is.
So it does kind of partially, although it's lenient, then you can't. It's not much to go on.
Let's like burn that.
Considering the circumstances.
Do we want to like burn?
Who is it?
Whose meat is that, dude? Oh, this is disgusting.
Whose meat is that?
It's cooked too, guys. This is unacceptable. This is.
Don't burn it, bro. I'll burn the floor.
And so our mission was finally concluded, and we could finally rest for the rest of the day and plan what we were going to do in the future.
Yeah, well, we did a police thing, guys. Congratulations. We made content. Yeah.
3 people died.
No, more than that now.
So many people
Mystery
died.
human meat was found.
Woohoo!
We completely failed in our task.
We
just like the
literally
real
saved
police.
like 2 people. Yeah.
The next day, things were really different. The snow had multiplied, covering the entire land in a white blanket.
Hello?
I'm still here.
Where are you?
I'm right here. Yeah.
Okay. We gotta go to, we can talk on the way to, Dreadmask's house.
Dreadmask's
No
house.
point in taking...
Do we want to take a horse?
No. You'll want to walk.
Why will I want to walk? What's... Oh.
Naomi's would fill me in on what I had missed on the way to Dreadmask's base.
So, winter is in, like, full effect now.
So Purge.
And a lot... Yeah, Purge is on. Oh yeah, Purge is on. You might have seen the effect.
What effect? I have an effect?
The Purge effect. Check your inventory.
I don't have an Purge effect.
Oh, okay. It was just... anyways. So, oh god, there's a lot. Okay, so, Protag met with us about tarot cards, so we're all gonna gather the tarot cards to activate this shrine thing that you can only access through Dreadmask's space, but nobody should know. Like, don't tell anybody about that.
Okay.
So we gotta get tarot cards from Zuteo and other people, if they have them. Dashing's right here right now. He was a suspect to have a tarot card, but now he's saying he doesn't.
Do we need to... Are we...
No, not that I know of. We'll know if it needs to happen. We got attacked by cannibals, or we detained Bill from Dreadmask's space, brought him back to our prison, like questioned him, and then we released him, and then we got a cannibal attack, and Bill died.
Do we need to, are we arresting them, or are we just gonna go with
No. Right now we're just talking as far as I know, so let's...
While I was gone, Rico had suggested that we work with Protagnst to figure out the mystery of the tarot cards. In order to do this, however, we would have to take out Zuteo, which was one of the criminals we were trying to take out. So part of me was okay with this, but I didn't like the idea of working with Protag. I wanted to arrest him. I wanted to make him pay for all of the crimes he had caused to the innocent people of the server. With winter falling, however, there was also the threat of the Purge starting at any moment. This Purge would get rid of any laws that stood by, meaning that I would be the only one able to enforce them, even with the Purge on. I had a bad feeling about working with Protagnst, but I trusted Rico's judgment because he was my teammate and he is quite smarter than I am, so I decided I was going to go with it and trust Rico's decision over my own gut. Rico explained that he thinks that the best plan of action for us would be to take out Zuteo today, and then tomorrow, when it's only Protagnst, we're going to arrest Protag and put him to jail for good. We had gone back to our base at this point, and we had discussed a lot of things. Eventually, Dashing had actually shown up and explained his side of the story. He was questioned to have had a tarot card of his own, however, he didn't have one, as he had claimed, and he was actually being constantly attacked and abused by other players, and gave us a list of people that had been broken the law against him, even threatening his own life. The main team that he told us was causing him the most problems were the Shipwreck team, led by DJ and the Emerald Lord. The team that we helped leave the Shipwreck location had actually gone back to the Shipwreck to go there where they would just constantly keep dying. So we decided to ride back over to DJ's base to go and find one of these cards. The ride over to the Shipwreck team was a pretty difficult one, but also pretty easy, because the snow allowed me to move really quickly on the extremely fast horse, which was Spots, and just so you know, Spots is a complete legend. We would keep exploring, having to stop every once in a while to warm back up, and then eventually we finally arrived at the Shipwreck base where we were going to interrogate this team.
DJ? You're still here?
Yeah, DJ's still here.
Risk our lives trying to transport people.
Oh my god.
It would be here where Dashing would try to clear his name to the team and clear up his side of the story.
So Protagnst
that was not what was said.
So Protagnst just making things up now.
No.
Okay.
I didn't mean any like bad intentions to what he said.
So he acted nice, but then he's going ahead and telling DJ that.
And then Protag was trying to look for you. And I was like, I'm pretty sure him and the law went towards Shipwreck. Cause that's what I assumed.
There we go, that's better.
Alright, what?
Right, so I've been told by various people that you in your possession you have one of these tarot cards.
You see, about that, I no longer have one.
How come?
Because from what I have been told and from what I have thought, there is an end game involving them.
And therefore you gave it away?
And therefore, I had to, for no other choice then. I had to make sure that this place was safe, and if not, this place was going to get raided to the ground.
Who took the card?
Protagnst.
Of course.
What?
Protag knew something about these cards, and he wasn't telling anyone. The end game that would be involved with these cards, I could only assume, involved witches' powers, because the merchant said that the cards led to some mystical powers all those days ago, which meant that Protag must have found a way to get the cards to use them as powers. Me, Rico, Naomi's all held onto one card. If we had the one card, Protag couldn't complete the set, therefore obtaining the powers. We couldn't let him do this for everyone's sake, and so it was important that we stayed alive and kept the fact that we had the cards secret. This entire group all agreed that Protag was no good and that we shouldn't trust anything Protagonist says or does, but we were also rudely interrupted by two players, and so because we didn't know who they were, we decided to act on it.
Ice and horses, there's two people coming on horses.
Alright.
What? They have black banners.
Hold.
Hey, stop. Stop. My horse is literally faster than yours. Stop now or I'm gonna shoot. Stop now, I'm gonna shoot. Stop now, I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Stop, get off the horse. Both of you, off the horse.
Are we being wrong?
No, you're being, we're like detaining you. Get off the horse, both of you. Off the horse, off the horse. Drop your weapons. I want you crouching.
They're good. They're with me.
They're with you? Okay.
This guy here is with me. I don't know who's
Is Emerald with us right now? Because he could be making.
I'm about to free stuff. Can I place a campfire?
Yeah. Come back to the base.
Listen.
We then went over to DJ's base to warm up for a little bit for the night before heading over to Fort Emmington, because everyone was saying that Fort Emmington was like the gateway to this unlimited power or something. And so we headed on over there, where we ran into Protag once again. Protag had run out of options and ran out of people to search for other cards. He quite frankly claimed that he had 10 of them and was missing only one card. And so we had to come up with an options, and we sat around the campfire and discussed a few things. Then Protag brought up that Gumrock could possibly have the last and final card, which kind of makes sense because he's been off somewhere else. No one's really interacted with him. which meant he could have the final card, and so Protag rallied us all together, and we headed off with him to go to Gumrock's base. We decided to go because if we kept trust with Protag, he would less likely expect us to arrest him on the final day. And so our journey went off to go and find Gumrock. We traveled quite a bit, running into a few people, asking them if they knew where Gumrock was. We searched other bases, but the final place we decided to look was Gumrock's own base, which honestly should have been the first place we looked. And of course, he was here.
I've been here. Yo.
Gumsnow.
Oh
gosh. Hello?
What?
Hello.
Lord Commander Gumsnow.
Where is Gumsnow?
What are you guys doing?
Where's
Protag?
Can
Is
I
Protag
help you,
there?
gentlemen, inside my walls?
There he is.
The law is also
Why
here.
jump
The
over
law
the
is
wall?
also
Somebody
here.
pop a campfire down.
The final turret card.
Maybe.
Yes. Where is it?
We don't know.
I told you I don't know anything about the tarot cards, nor do I want anything to do with them.
Swear it on the lives of your men.
Excuse me, sir, last time you were here, you begged for food and then threatened me if I didn't give you information. You're constantly harassing me, and I'm getting tired of it.
I need you to empty your inventory. We need to see.
Yeah, that's not happening.
It is.
I don't
happening.
answer to you. I don't answer to you.
You
Get
answer
off
to
of my
all
land.
these men in front of you.
Get off of my property.
If time has been the bow, why the years go by so slow?
Right now.
Oh.
That's right. What? All right. Naomi's?
No way.
Ain't no
No way.
He accused us of being cannibals yesterday. I mean,
what?
I don't think that's the truth.
Are we cannibals? I'm gonna get you there. That's my goal. I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna get you there.
Yes.
I trusted Rico's judgment because he was my teammate, and he is quite smarter than I am. So I decided I was going to go with it and trust Rico's decision over my own gut.
Are we the only civilized people here, Rico? Like, what happened to everyone else?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Y'all
wait a
too,
minute.
y'all too. Yeah, well, we did a police thing, guys. Congratulations. We made content. Yeah.
3 people died.
No, more than that now.
So many people died.
We completely failed our task.
We
just like
literally
real
saved
police.
like 2 people. Yeah. Please. I've done nothing wrong this whole time. You all made your choices. I've saved lives, Gumrock. I've saved lives.
We also have a police force. I'm not! He's at the front, I promise. She's okay.
This pain is what it means to have it, then I'd rather be without it. Give away my heart to a stranger.
So that's what it's like to be the good guy. So that's what it means to be good. You get nothing. The good guys do never win. That's fucked.